Hello, I am roaringbug, and welcome to my Sims 4 speed build. Today I am making a floating magic house. As you can see, I am putting down these debug rocks, and I'm using the terrain tool in order to create this little lake or pond, and creating the illusion of a valley with these rocks. And what inspired me to create this magic floating house is that I saw an old video by James Turner where he said that the debug teleporters that they work, and in the debug menu there's like an entrance one, exit one in the debug menu. I think there's also I think it goes up to 3 where there are entrances and exits. And I was thinking, if those teleporters work, then I can make a really unusual structure, and the Sims wouldn't take forever in order to navigate going from point A to point B in the house. And I was like, yeah, I could just make the craziest looking build ever, and if the Sims don't have to take forever to walk to where they need to go, that would be great. So I did test the teleporters, and they do work. And I was really impressed. And it kind of threw me off when I first used the teleporters in the game when I was testing it, because the only experience I have using those teleporter gates in the Realm of Magic is when you visit the Realm of Magic. And what you would do is you would click on the arch and it'll prompt you with a menu asking you if you want to go to the Realm of Magic or not. So I assumed I would get that kind of prompt menu, but it doesn't work that way with the debug teleporting menu. Instead, if you just tell your sim to go someplace in the house, they will go and navigate the shortest distance, so they will choose to use the teleporters. So there's no interaction prompting with the archway. You would just point to where you want them to be and they'll just go there. Your Sims they'll just know the shortest route and they'll choose to use the teleporters. So as you can see now, I'm creating the roof, and I left my struggles creating the roof. I thought I could create a clear glass dome on the top, but it wasn't working. I tried doing half walls, and I put down half walls 3 times because I thought I could use shorter half walls, but it wasn't even registering that I was choosing shorter half walls. So I just put this dome as the roof for this house. And I went with a really geometrical shape for the house because I wanted it to look like a magic palace. And I just wanted to, have that old, I wanted to look kind of old, kind of magical, kind of hidden away. Something that had some age to it. That's why I put this brick. Because I didn't want it to look like a castle. I wanted it to look like, as it says, a magical house. So I just went with this brickwork. And I used this 8-sided tower because I put it there in case the teleporters didn't work. Because when I was creating this build, I wasn't sure if it was gonna work. So my backup plan is I had that stairway. So there's a series of ladders in that tower. Except the top floor. The top floor has a bathroom. Because I just realized, hey, I've got some space there. I might as well use it. So, just a disclaimer, those white arches from the Moroccan Oasis kit, I think it's called, what is it called? It's called Oasis Courtyard Kit. Yeah, those arches they are not the final arches. I eventually changed them to more subdued arches. They're the same arches I use for that catwalk from the tower to the main house. Those plain, I think they're base game arches. Because I wanted it. It was like, it's too loud. I wanted something a little bit more subdued. Because I feel like because it's so white, I feel like it was taking attention away from the rest of the build. And those lanterns. I love those lanterns. They are from the Moroccan Oasis kit. And it's the interior, when I finally get to it, it's just it's just furnished for like a normal house. Granted, a magical house, but it's furnished like a normal house. And I put like a double catwalk here into the tower. So the first walkway in that catwalk area from the tower, that is like a hall from the ladder entranceway to the main house. And the top walkway leads to a large bathroom, because I realized that the shape of the house doesn't really lend itself very well to normal flat walls for a bathroom. So I was kind of happy I was able to fit this larger bathroom on the second floor. And I used the BB dot move objects and the control 9 key to raise all the objects in this build. And I learned that you can use it to raise mirrors, but you can't use it to lower mirrors. So the top floor is going to be for bedrooms, and the first floor is just going to be for like living and for working. So I don't really know what to call the style of the interior. I just want it to look kind of like, I guess, kind of industrial, kind of, because it's so much brick. But I wanted to have like a, like an otherworldly charm to it. Like I wanted it to have a feel that like a wizard definitely lives in this house. That's why the first piece of furniture I put down is the cauldron. Also, the cauldron takes quite a bit of space. So I wanted it to be placed first so I could map out where it needed to be. So I put it in that section of the build so that I knew there would definitely be space for it. And I put these, I don't know, they're like wall decorations, these wooden planks, and I just wanted to create the illusion of a wall, but I still wanted to be visible. So I put down this kind of slated wall just so I can have something interesting there instead of it being an all open space. And that weird little room is going to be a bathroom, because I didn't want my Sims in gameplay, like I don't want them to walk to an entire floor and across a catwalk just to use the bathroom. So I put down 2 bathrooms. So this is the second one. The one in the tower I consider the first and main bathroom. And I went through a couple of like swatches of wooden floors, but I just decided on the first one. And that secretary is from the werewolf kit, and I put down a laptop. And this Realm of Magic bookshelf. And I realized that this room could use a skill building item, so I put an easel down. Because when you go through the gameplay for spellcasters, there really isn't that much you can do to earn money unless you have a high enough magic skill to learn copy pasto, where you can just copy and paste like expensive items. So I was like, they're gonna need like some kind of income. So I put down the easel, like unless you want to give them like a career, but technically like, they can make more money doing painting, or you can make them do video gaming or something, or writing on the computer. I put a lot of windows in this area because, you know, you're floating in the sky. You're gonna have to, you know, you will have to look at that view. I mean, it's just amazing. Like, just imagine it. You're like 3 stories in the air floating in a magical house, you know. You want to have a view of the mountains around. And I put more of these lamps from the Moroccan kit. And I put down some ceiling lights from Batu because I don't really use the Star Wars pack, but I really like the lights in it because it works. It works well with the Moroccan kit because, you know, it has that, you know, Middle Eastern decor, which is really pretty. And I put down all of these little lights, and then I realized I put too many. And now I'm furnishing the bedroom. So I furnished the bedroom for a family. So I put down, so there's going to be a primary bedroom for the double bed. I put a bunk bed for like 2 kids. Right now, I think I didn't put down the bunk bed yet, and a toddler room. So that, I really like that bed for the toddlers because it has a canopy, and that's from the werewolf kit. And I'm just putting down the furnishings for the toddler room. And I like that little bear sofa just because, like, if you give your toddler food, they're gonna walk to the nearest sofa. So they might as well walk to that cute little teddy bear sofa. And I just use this plain white swatch for the bunk beds because I didn't have any Sims for the house. I was just furnishing it with, I don't know, like just like a normal family. And I put this plant from the Moroccan kit in the primary bedroom. And I know it's like in a weird angle, but I couldn't fit a double bed any other way in that room. Oh, and that 2 chests, the double chest dresser, that's from the werewolf kit too, and I think that looks really good. It kind of has that old world feel that I think fits in a Realm of Magic house. And I use a bunch of these chandeliers, but I still use the saucer lights because they're like the best lights. I've used all the lights, or I've tested all the lights at least maybe at one point or another, and yeah, I feel like they're the best ones. And now I'm just adding some decoration. Oh, and the teleporters. Yeah, so yeah, this is when I actually put in the teleporters. So I just put one in the entrance in the tower, and I put one in the front of the house. And I put a living room in that space on the 2nd floor because I realized I ran out of space on the 1st floor. And I wanted that hall to be useful. And now I'm just sizing up and moving up more crystals, you know, to make the house look more magical. And as you can see, I saved my struggles trying to get those pieces to be in the right place. And I'm just putting down some outdoor lighting. And I put down these, Where is that from? I guess it's, that light is from Get Famous. And I put down these, like a bunch of like dragonflies and some lilies, and I think I put an alligator in that pond. So now we're moving to some stills, and if you liked my build, you can grab it off the gallery. My ID is roaringbug, and if you like my video, please give me a like, subscribe, or leave me a comment. And thank you for watching. Bye.